Welcome to The Explainer. You know that feeling when you're on the edge of something new, but you're not quite there yet? It's this strange in-between space, like you're standing on a threshold. Well, today, we're going to give that feeling a name, and we're going to dive into what it means to be in the Gibbous State.
So let's kick things off with a single, really beautiful, and maybe kind of unusual word that just perfectly captures this whole idea.
Gibbous. So in astronomy, it's that phase of the moon right before it's full. It's almost complete, it's swollen with light, but there's still that little sliver of shadow. It is the perfect way to describe something that's more than halfway there, but just not quite whole yet.
Okay, so what in the world does a phase of the moon have to do with your life? Well, it turns out this state of being almost but not quite there is an incredibly powerful metaphor for those major transition points we all face, personally, in our careers, really in every part of our lives.
And that's exactly what we're calling the gibbous state of life. It's that feeling of standing on a bridge. You're looking back at the person you were, and you're looking forward to who you're about to become. You've left one shore behind, but your feet haven't touched the other side yet.
But here's the thing, this state isn't just a simple straight line forward. It often pulls us in two different directions at the exact same time, creating this kind of internal tug of war.
On one side, you've got this incredible excitement, right? You feel like you've outgrown your current skin, and you are so ready for whatever's next. A lifestyle that just fits better. But then, on the other side, there's this real reluctance. You actually like who you are right now, and with that comes a fear that the person you are today might not fit into the life you're moving towards.
So why is this so tough to get through? Well, for one, there are no clear start or end dates. Life doesn't exactly send you a calendar invite that says, "Hey, your big life transition begins now." You might not even know what the last few steps are to get to the other side. And honestly, a part of you might not even want to get there. All of this uncertainty makes the gibbous state feel really, really difficult to navigate.
So with these conflicting feelings, this mix of excitement and fear, what are you supposed to do? Do we just stay stuck on the bridge forever?
Well, the source material for this explainer puts it pretty bluntly. Change is an unstoppable train. No matter how much we might want to slam on the brakes, some forces, like just getting older for example, are going to keep pushing us forward. We have to adjust. There's no other choice.
But that idea of an unstoppable train actually brings up a really crucial point. We might not be the conductor, sure, but that doesn't mean we're just helpless passengers along for the ride. We still get to make choices. We can still influence the journey.
So what can we actually do? Let's break it down. First, we just acknowledge it. The train is moving and we can't stop it. Second, we choose. We can customize the trip. We can make choices that help shape a future version of ourselves that we can actually be happy with. Third, we discover. This whole process is a reminder that we are always growing. There are new things to learn about who we are at every single stage. And finally, we just experience it. If we can't stop the train, we might as well lean back and try to enjoy the ride.
And this is really the key takeaway here. This specific transition, this unique and totally personal experience of growth, you only get to live it once. It's your story. It's your journey from one phase to the next. And embracing that, well, that's everything.
Okay, let's head into our final section and see how all of this builds up to a really beautiful and kind of empowering way to think about these moments of uncertainty.
There's a quote from our source that I think is just fantastic. It's, "A shadow is just light taking a break." What a great way to reframe those difficult, doubtful moments we feel when we're in that gibbous state.
So what does that really mean? It means that the parts that feel dark or confusing or uncertain, that's not a void. It's not the absence of light. It's just a pause, a transition. It's a natural, totally necessary part of the bigger picture. Just like that little sliver of darkness on a gibbous moon is what's necessary for it to become full.
Which brings us to one final thought for you to consider. We all find ourselves in this gibbous state at different points in our lives, standing on our own personal bridge of transition. So maybe the real question isn't just about what's on the other side, but about how you choose to experience the journey there.